This is Belize. It's well known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant barrier reefs. In fact, it has 240 miles of mainland coastline on the Caribbean Sea and hundreds of offshore keys, which is probably why, on average, 1.5 million tourists visit every year. When we were in Guatemala grinding away at fiberglass in the blistering heat, the thought of exploring these crystal clear waters kept us motivated to press on.
What are we doing today?
Going diving. Legit diving. Like with tanks and BCBs.
It's called scuba.
Scuba, yeah. It's still early.
It's very early. We just finished our breakfast. We're heading over to the dive shop. We've heard amazing reviews about this company, and we're really excited. I think we have one other person that we're diving with today. Sharks, turtles. Let's hope for a hammerhead. Let's hope for, I would really love to see a seahorse. What else do I want to see? An octopus. So many things. But we have the dinghy over now.
From the dive shop, we took a small boat across the reef to another key called Half Moon. There we had to pay for a park fee. This is Belize's oldest protected wildlife reserve and was set up as a bird sanctuary back in 1924. It's home to the endemic atoll gecko and prime nesting area for the red-footed booby, as well as the loggerhead, hawksbill, and green turtles. The diving around Half Moon is world-renowned, and since it's a protected area, it's filled with life. Once we reached the bottom, we were greeted by the resident guides. The green sea turtles are just so chill munching on the grass, we got right up next to them and they couldn't even be bothered to move. The fish here are also pretty friendly, so much that you can pet them. But for their services, they do expect to get a snack. Our scuba guide, Tim, had a small spear he was using to pick off the lionfish and leave them behind for the grouper to gobble up. What a day. Wow. Those dives were just amazing. Having the grouper and the shark follow us around like puppy dogs was really cool. Plus, our guide was great, Tim. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It is true.
Our time here at Long Key has been amazing. The diving here is one of the best spots that we've done. So if you guys ever get a chance to come up to this Lighthouse Atoll in Belize, then you definitely check all this out. But we're gonna head out to the Blue Hole today, which is about 18 miles away. No, 7 miles away? It's a ways from here, so we have an east-northeast wind that's gusting up to 18 knots. So we might try to just use our motor, our electric motor, but because it's got that smaller prop on it, it doesn't do so well against that strong of a headwind. And we experienced that in a different area. So we do have the dinghy tied up, side tied. So if need be, we'll side tie it. Ideally, we wouldn't have to do that because I would want to be on the bow for balmy duty. That way we can avoid hitting anything. But we do have tracks from the local guidebook here, and we had that all plugged in, so we should be okay. But just to be on the safe side, it'd be best if I was at the bow.
On top of everything here, diving wise, the snorkeling, it's so beautiful. Down toward Hat Key, it's a little less live. We were able to catch a couple of fish, but up here on the northern area of the lighthouse, or the Long Key anchorage, is primo. But what I wanted to say is that the holding here is amazing. We had like almost 30 knots of wind gusting, and we held fine. All of the vegetation in front of us blocks a lot of the wind. Definitely all the waves. It's been flat. We haven't really moved. I've slept great. So yeah, this is a great anchorage. But I know that our anchor is going to be nice and dug in.
Lots of reef.
So far so good. No shallow spots yet. I think the lowest I've seen is like 7 under our keel, which are 4 feet. So far so good. The waves aren't horrible, but they're just choppy. So Beau is now belling the dinghy because it's full of water.
Not that bad, Mark.
What?
Not that bad.
Okay. that we learned pretty late on, I guess. When a big boat like that comes by you and they're throwing a lot of weight, just turn your boat into their wake. That way you don't get sideswiped if you can. In here it's pretty shallow, and I know I had a little bit of time to play with it, so, but it wasn't so bad. And also, you don't want them to really slow down because that makes it even worse. So yeah, just have them, just turn your boat into the wake. Makes it easier. Dinghy motor is done for now. I was going to go ahead and raise the main while we're still pointing into it. Still going this way, and then I'm going to turn north, and then we can hopefully have some sail power. I hope that we can make the angle up, because then that will speed along this process, because we were really trying to get further north. Just want to stop at the Blue Hole real quick, check it out, and then keep going north so we have a better tack for tomorrow to get to the mainland. You put a reef in?
Yeah, reef's in there. Although maybe I should shoot now.
It's blowing 16. I just feel like we're going nowhere.
Kind of pointing into it. We are flying. Such a nice, calm area. Got complete protection from the reef right here. Reminds me of the Bahamas. Really pretty day as well. We got lucky.
I'm just happy that most of it's sand, but there are little spots to where it's like dark, and it's not on the satellite imagery. So highly recommend if you take the inside passage from south and north, or even north to south on the east side of Lighthouse, have visuals for sure. It's nice to be sailing at least.
Yeah.
And have speed. And we're reefed. 2 reefs in the main.
1 reef in the head. About 5 degrees to port, and then just go straight.
This is stressful. Ugh. Thank goodness we are only at 3.9 draft, so still. I mean, we've seen some big boats come through here, so it's not too bad, but still makes you nervous. Beautiful.
Yeah, right here, but it's pretty deep. Go a little more to starboard, you're fine. Isn't that the entrance there, hun? Yeah, take a hard to port, right? like we got the blue hole to ourselves. It is a sketch entrance. More to starboard, more to starboard. Hard to starboard, hon. Yeah. The mooring ball is up there.
It's got the sickest video of us in the middle of the blue hole. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. But right now we have to catch a mooring because we're gonna jump in and check this place out. It's like 500 feet. I don't know. Obviously you can't go in the middle, but first we have to catch this mooring ball and then go check out, see what we can see. The wind is gonna blow me, so I'm gonna try to go like right
into the wind.
Yeah.
The line is a little more to port than the ball.
Okay, so should I just aim to the ball?
Yeah, aim to the ball.
And let the wind deal with it?
Well, if anything, you want to fall off to the port.
Yeah. You want on the port or the starboard?
Just, go straight. Yeah, keep it on your starboard. Straight. About 20 feet. Straight.
Yep.
Little to the starboard. Give it more gas. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. More to starboard, more to starboard, more to starboard. Give it a little more gas. More to starboard. Gonna kill it.
Yep.
Throw it in reverse.
What is You good?
Yeah, we got it.
Woo! Yow! Yowzers.
We just got back from our dive doing the blue hole. It was pretty freaky being close to the edge. It's dark and the viz isn't that great, so it gives you that eerie feeling that somebody's down there watching you. like a shark or a huge squid. Just a mental thing. But the coral here is just amazing. And it didn't disappoint out here either. It's so vibrant and alive. There wasn't as much fish here, but the fish that we did see were massive. Huge grouper, huge yellowtail, huge angelfish. And then when we got back in the dinghy to come back to Saoirse, we saw a huge loggerhead breaching for air. So definitely worth the stop. But we did run a little late, so it's gonna take probably 3 hours from here to get up to the lighthouse, which is where we were planning on spending the night. But we don't want to get there in the dark because it looks pretty sketch with coral heads and such. Even getting out of here is going to be a little tricky. So we're just going to spend the night here on the ball, and then we'll leave first thing in the morning.